All right, so I've been debating a lot of things when it comes to business and what I want to do, and I keep going back and forth about my website and stuff because my website, hits number one when I search certain terms and stuff. So it's like to be the first person on Google, that's a feat. So it's like, do I really want to mess with it? But there's other things that it's like I kind of have to because for some reason Wix is no longer working the way that it used to work. Like I go onto my fucking site and it's like this widget's broken and this widget's broken and people try to buy stuff and it fails. That's why I've been putting everything I can get onto Etsy as much as possible so that people could just purchase things without having it not work. But I still need my website set up, to have other stuff available. And I've also been debating doing like a Patreon because I do so many rituals and different things. People could pay a one-time fee and follow me there. So I think what I'm going to do is I found a place that is free to use when you're setting it up, and you can have like one of this, one of that. You could do a lot of different things for free with Podia.com. And I've been looking around to see like which places are cool, which places aren't. I've looked at people who are using Podia, and once you've got it like set up and you're going with the free plan, say you want to add like another course or you want to add more than like just one digital download for sale, you can shift to pay. And depending on how much you pay a month will depend on how much like you get available to you and all of that stuff. I have it actually pulled up right here. So the free plan, you get to do a full website, a full blog, one digital download, one coaching product, and you can draft your courses and draft your webinars, draft product bundles. You get a community, optional email add-ons, and optional team add-ons. Then for $4 a month, you will get your full website, full blog, one download, one coaching product, community. What is the difference? Custom domain. So for $4 a month, I could have my custom domain where, thedivineessential.com goes there. Okay. So right now I'm signed up for free and I'm going to build it and I'm going to show you guys what I do while I build it. Then this is another reason why I chose this one. All right. Unlimited everything. Unlimited courses, unlimited coaching, unlimited webinars, unlimited product bundles, and it's only $33 a month. All these other motherfuckers are much more than that. So yeah, I'm going to try it out and see how it goes. Hopefully they'll let you pay that month to month. I'm not sure. Because sometimes they say that it's a month and then they want you to pay for the whole year. And that's the thing. Like, I only have a few more months until I'm like paid. I've been paid up for a while on my website. But within a few months, I'm either going to have to pay again for the shit show that does not work well or move to a new place. So I'm going to Podia.com. I paused right at 333. The dog started doing her reverse sneeze. But yeah, I'm going to go to Podia.com. I'm going to show you guys how I set it all up. And I'm going to like get a feel for it first, and then I'll show you like stuff about it. I'm also probably going to set up a Patreon and just see how it goes and show people how to do it. Like, this is how you set up a Patreon, and this is how you can try to do it. Because I know there's people out there who are going to want to be a part of it. Like, instead of purchasing the individual activations that I do every month or the individual rituals that I do every month, they could be a part of it. And they'll get access to everything I do that month for rituals and activations and stuff like that, right? Then, for those who want to learn tarot from me, I can do like a tarot tier on Patreon that's like, this is what you get involved within it. So, I don't want to bite off more than I could chew. And that's another thing within business is like, we don't want to take on way too much. Right now, I've been doing the 7 days of the Nooster rights, getting those all done. I've been uploading stuff onto my Etsy, getting that stuff done. So I feel like for this, because I know I got to change the website anyways, this is something I've got to do, and I'm going to show other people. With the Patreon thing, I'm going to start it off slow. I'm not going to jump in and commit myself to too much, because then I won't be able to keep up with it or maintain it. So I want to make sure and have a plan before I put it into action. You know what I mean? Like, all right, what does this entail and how much does it cost? And then if people sign up for it, then I will get into there. But I'm also debating, and this is another thing that you could think of too, if you're thinking about doing a Patreon. I can set up a Patreon tier and put all of like this information into it before people even know about it, so that when they sign up to it, they're automatically like being taught stuff. They're automatically shown stuff. They're automatically receiving things. And that takes that pressure off of me to be like, oh, let me show up every day and put something in here. And even saying that, you don't have to show up every day to put something in there. It depends on what you commit yourself to and the price that you put on it. But I have seen other people who are tarot readers on Patreon with different levels, where it's like, this first level will let you see all the readings that I do for the month. This one will be, for people who want extended readings or specific type of readings. And then this level is for those of you who want to learn how I read tarot and want like a mentorship of tarot reading. And then some people even go further than that, and they'll do like a coaching, like a group coaching. And I know I have a lot of people out there who want me to do more lives and more one-on-one with them, and that would enable me to do more like group stuff with people. I could put the link in there for Google Meetup, because Google has a free meetup thing, which is kind of like Zoom, where you can all be on camera talking to each other. And I've done that before in the past, and people who were there want me to do it again. Other people want me to do like the private one-on-one stuff with them, but if I make that a part of the Patreon, they might sign up for the Patreon. Like, all right, if you join my Patreon every month, you're going to get a reading with me on Google Meetup, where we'll be face to face for X amount of time. And you can ask X amount of questions, So these are things that have all been going on in my mind. It's hard for me to just be like, this is exactly what I'm going to do. But I know a lot of you can benefit from just even having some of this talked about to you. Maybe it's give you an idea, an inspiration of like, oh, I could do that too. Or, oh, that's a good idea. Or, oh, that sounds like a nice plan. You know what I mean? So I'm going to show you the Podia stuff. I think I'm going to make the Patreon, but I'm going to also poll my audience and find out what they're actually interested in. Because if they're not that interested in it, then I might just add another level to my YouTube. Because on YouTube, I have the membership on my Divine Essentials YouTube channel. And there's, members in there that they come every month for $2.99. I can add more tiers to that membership and do exactly what I'm saying. Like all of the rituals, all of the boops, all of this can be part of that. The only reason I think about using Patreon is because I'm not necessarily going to want to do everything through the YouTube. That would be a problem, is like with the YouTube, giving them I could still give them links to stuff, but it's just not as user-friendly. But it also depends on your audience. Like if your audience isn't used to Patreon, they may not want to sign up to Patreon. If your audience isn't on YouTube, they may not sign. It's just how it is. It's hard. It's difficult to know the exact right place you want to put yourself. But no matter where you put yourself, if you consistently show up to it, you don't do yourself and be like, I'm going to give you everything every day of the week, it will grow. And it won't be that difficult. Especially because, like with the Patreon thing, as it grows, the new members that come into it are going to get tons of content that they didn't get to have. So it would be smart of people to start building up their Patreon before they even announce their Patreon, It doesn't have to be like massive amounts in there, but just something in there that makes them want it. But yeah, I'm gonna set up these things. I am going to do it. I already have Podia set up on here, like ready to go. I've already I've signed up to my free account. So I'm going to be using that. There's another place that I found that's free to use. But I don't know, like the way that it was trying to use it, kind of on the fence about. But it's free, so I'll show you guys that too. I was going to show you guys it before, but hit that time of the month where like things just went and I've been doing a lot of other stuff. I've been very busy, very lucrative and good, stars and stars, but you know, there's a lot. So if you have any feedback or any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I just kind of wanted to let you know what to expect because that's coming. And if there's something else specific that you know that you're wanting to learn about or have a question about, let me know so I can help you. Oh, that's another thing too. With the Patreon, I can do like a business level as well, like where it's like once a week I'll go live and just do stuff like this, like talk to you about stuff, but with people in a specific way, stuff that I don't put on to everybody else, you know, teaching people more of the things that are going to help them to grow their business, or more of the, you know, the ideas and the things that need to be done to help you really amplify your business and stay consistent in your business, and also, you know, tie in the spiritual stuff. Because with like a Patreon, right, this level, like say they sign up for the business level where they get business information, they'll get access to all the other stuff too, like the rituals and the other things. That's why it's cool to have something like that where it's like give people a reason to want to be there. Usually our people kind of are all over. Like my followers are my followers. New people show up, but for the most part, there's people like every time I get an order on Etsy, it's like a repeat buyer. So I'm very grateful for all of those people. Not every time, but a lot of the times it's repeat buyers, repeat people. And the people who sign up to this place come over to this place. People from this place go over to that place. And if they're interested in this thing, some of them may not be interested in that, but some of them may want all of it. So you want to kind of, you know, be smart about it without overdoing it.